Greg Bryce tweets, so a group of people just randomly decided to ransack a Wawa in Northeast Philly tonight. Check out this video.
Y'all all stupid.
So like,
yo, you gonna give me my sandwich?
She says, are you guys making food? So these guys are all just basically ransacking everything. I don't know if, I think I got photos of the aftermath in the next article, but
first of all, we are all that girl. If we're hungry, we want our stuff done. I'd be like, yo, hurry up, I'm hungry.
Here you go, look at this, it's getting crazy now. Look at this one chick twerking. She's twerking up there.
It's usually
just one. She's just twerking.
You know, seeing that, you're not getting your sandwich. Right? You know that. The only option you got if you're really hangry, maybe they were hangry, maybe they were just disruptive with the service.
Here's the video of the aftermath. The whole place is just ransacked. And not only did they ransack it, but outside they're fighting each other.
Yeah. And then jumping on cars and destroying people's cars that were parked in the parking lot.
This is why we left Philly.
America is safe, guys. American cities are safe.
It's not called Philly. It's called Philadelphia now.
All right, now you guys.
I don't know if you got them left out.
You guys ready for the hammer drop?
Okay.
Here we go. You want to read that one, Luke?
Philadelphia mayor signs executive order banning guns from city parks.
That'll do it.
While there's rampant murders happening in Philadelphia because criminals who are committing murder don't care about gun laws, and people are just rampaging through these stores. The mayor's like, I got an idea. The people who are obeying the law should be restricted from defending themselves.
Or stopping other criminals from, of course, hurting them with the firearms that they always illegally carry, since, of course, criminals don't follow laws.
So anyway.
He's trying to make people feel better in city parks. Okay? Come on.
It's amazing. It's like, this is
works.
a policy where but it's like, think about what this policy actually means. Criminals are murdering people. They're breaking the law. They don't care about your laws. So the mayor goes, and now law-abiding citizens will have no right to defend themselves. It's like he saw the news and then said, I need to help these criminals. And that's the policy you get.
Yeah, absolutely. How else can you excuse it other than innocent, law-abiding citizens will now be punished and restricted?
You don't understand. The city parks are safe now.
Yeah, but not your
the rest of the city, maybe not. Now,
look at this. Wait. Let me play the sandwich thing. I think this is what she asked for the sandwich. Y'all making food? Lady, we're under attack. What would you have me do?
We're being raided. Every possession is being taken away from us in this very moment. And she's like, are y'all going to record or going to make me some food?
You know, it's a shame that they don't have Publix in Philadelphia because they make the best sandwiches, the best food. Oh, yeah.
That's a Florida thing, right?
It takes...
Didn't they have like horrible vax mandates and fire people and discriminate against them?
What was that?
No, that was Florida. Oh, no.
Wasn't that Publix?
No, Publix...
They did the opposite?
Or was there another one?
No. Publix, there was a big hullabaloo with Publix because the press was saying, oh, well, the owner of Publix or some executive there contributed to DeSantis's campaign. Oh. And then when the vaccine was available, they said, oh, why don't we distribute the vaccine at Publix? And we're like, oh, no, they're getting like a sweetheart deal. It's like, no, because there's like a Publix everywhere. Yeah. And so it's easy. If you want the vaccine, just find a Publix. Like they're everywhere. So
it's a supermarket chain.
Right. But the best sandwich. It'll take an hour to make a sandwich at Publix.
I'm pretty sure that if this was in Florida, people would be getting shot.
Only in like Miami, right?
In Miami? Florida's like really good on gun rights. And
they're okay. They have a couple red flag laws, and you need a permit to conceal carry.
All right, let's just be clear. I don't see any guns in the Wawa. You
not in Florida.
You can open carry in Florida.
If you're going hunting, yes.
No, I'm pretty sure you need an ID to buy a gun.
I don't know.
You could buy a gun, yeah, but open carry is concealed carry is allowed, but not open carry.
Oh, no. So you can conceal carry if
you get the permit.
No.
Yeah,
what?
You could conceal carry if you got the permit. Yeah, Florida's not the best when it comes to guns rights.
Sure?
Trust me. I had to go through a long application and like a whole test.
I think you're trying to change it though, right? Like the conceal that you don't
DeSantis
need to have.
tried to push constitutional carry, but it didn't go through in the local houses.
West Virginia, we don't get hurricanes, and you can carry guns with just an ID.
But is there state income tax?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So I'll.
But the governor.
I'll take Florida. I like Florida.
Yeah,
you're a fellow Florida man, just like myself. We love Florida.
The governor is trying to get rid of it, and it's the legislature that's blocking him. He's trying to eliminate the state income tax.
West Virginia, you know what to do.
Yeah, eliminated. And then for those Western Maryland counties, they're trying to secede to join West Virginia. So
wow.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, Philadelphia is somewhere that I definitely don't think anyone will want to move to. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the videos that people have been posting, just walking around Philadelphia, showing the havoc, showing the drug abuse, showing the open air drug dens that are in that city. Axios is even reporting that gun robberies have gone up 60% since last year. Robberies up 50%. So it's just absolutely bonkers to see these latest crime stats, and the mayor is focusing on discriminating against individuals for trying to be able to defend themselves in the parks, which is absolutely freaking crazy. It's nuts.
But I wonder if this crime is a big deal, and we just had this story where Karine Jean-Pierre, who's just like really bad at her job,
awful,
was asked about crime, and then they were like, does Biden think cities are safe? And she goes, it's not a yes or no answer. I mean, Biden, it's like, just, are you kidding? Man, learn to spin. The answer is, yes, Biden thinks the cities are safe because he's been putting in a lot of work to reduce crime. And while we have seen a spike, they are starting to come down. Now, just spin it. But she's just terrible at her job. But anyway, more to the point.
She did two things. To expand on this, she did say, it's a yes or no question, or it's not a yes or no question. But then she keeps saying, oh, well, with the American Rescue Plan, we gave so much money in funding to police officers and firefighters and all these people to help keep our city safe. But she can't answer whether the cities are actually safe because of that funding.
It's amazing.
So, I mean, she's so awful at her job, and everybody thought that Jen Psaki was like a smug, you know what, but at least she could actually speak English and not.
But you know what the funniest
she's
thing?
Awful.
The funniest thing about Jen Psaki is that the way they have the camera on her, you'd assume she was like 5'8", and she's like 5'1".
Tiny.
Yeah, she's very, very short. And I don't mean that in any way disrespectfully. I just think it's interesting how the camera angles will like point upwards, so you assume she's this tall person.
Well, she also wears like pretty big heels too. When you see
15-inch platforms.
When you see them
stilts.
walking into it's like when she used to say, like, hi everybody, and then she walks in and says, she's going to circle back. You actually, you know what's funny about that? Just as a side note, I did a video pointing out that she would say, I'm going to circle back, like, a whole bunch of times. Then she stopped saying it.
No.
I think because
of you.
I think because people are like, yeah, you're really getting hit hard on the circle back thing. You got to stop using that phrase.
I think what happened was that she's a big fan of yours, and then she watched your video and she was hurt, and she like cried a little bit because she's like, my favorite show, and he's making fun of me.
Oh sure. Oh sure. I'm sure that I would have to say that I think that AOC and her staff knew who I was because I was a very early adopter on YouTube. Like nobody was doing videos on AOC before I did. And I went like on an off day to Washington, and I went to her office, and the office was locked. Like everybody was closed. And I just, took some pictures in front of the little plaque, and I saw her old chief of staff, Shaikat Chakrabarty. He was walking down the hallway, and he kind of shot me a look, like, so they knew who I was.
They're like sitting on YouTube and they're just like grumbling.
They're like, oh man, she like
grifter.
Well, definitely not a grifter. Come on, I actually believe what I have to say, other than Hunter Evelyn. Sorry.
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. There? Yeah. So, but yeah, I think a lot of people. Do you think a lot of people in Washington watch your show?
Yes. That's it.
Expand.
Yes.
You don't.
No, that's it. Yes.
No. Oh, okay.
They do.
All right. Okay.
Well, we get requests a lot. We get tons of PR companies hitting us up about politicians, and I just kind of like. Yeah, politicians, man.
Like when you guys have Marjorie Taylor Greene on, like she's great.
She is.
She's great. She's smart, and she's. I hate how the media tries to paint her as like this dumb broad. She's smart and she's genuine, and I really like her. And I just want to give a shout out to you, Congresswoman.
And Marjorie, people like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Carrie Lake, by all means, disagree with their politics. They'll come in here for 3 hours and talk about whatever you ask them. And I like we can ask pretty absurd questions.
Yeah, DMT, graphene, you name it. We got into it with Carrie Lake.
The graphene must have been you, right?
And the intelligence agencies and Epstein. We talked about it all, which is awesome. I say bring the nastiest, seediest politician in here, sit them down right here, and let's have a good conversation with them.
Yeah, but the problem is there have been some politicians we've had on, and it's just like not good.
Right.
Because you'll be like, what do you, because they'll go full politician. You'll be like, do you think that, we should have guns, blah, blah, blah. And they'll go, well, I think it's an interesting question. The issue is, and you're like, here we go.
Yeah.
But it was funny when I think Carrie Lake, we asked her about nuclear weapons. And I was like, should you think people should have a right to have, I think it was Carrie Lake, I'm not sure. Because I'm like, do you think 2A protects your right to have nuclear weapons?
It's her.
And like, they have no problem being like, no. And then I'm like, okay, well, I think it does. And it's just like, you have a real conversation. And I'm not saying people should have nuclear weapons. But if people could have, privateers with like a wall of cannons, why would they now all of a sudden? But more importantly, it literally does. Case in point, private companies can apply for nuclear weapons. If you have, what is it, was it level 3 FFL or whatever? What is it, Luke?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
There's like certain levels of federal firearms licensing you can get, and you can get an application for a nuclear weapon. Because private companies make these things. You just got to apply for it.
Yeah,
So it does protect your right to have them.
And the U.S. government is incompetent and has lost a number of nuclear weapons. A lot of people don't even know this, but why should we trust the government with it when they can't even hold them legitimately, and they lost them on record, which is absolutely crazy.
So which corporations have nuclear weapons? Anybody want to pontificate?
Probably Northrop Grumman, Halliburton, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Raytheon.
Oh, I thought you were talking like,
McDonald's,
Macy's, or Sears.
you better raise our stock, otherwise we'll unleash.
And now that Sears is, it's like almost gone. All their nuclear weapons are on the black market.
Yeah.
No, they're just like rotting in silos. Thanks for checking out this segment from the Timcast IRL podcast. But if you want to check out the full show live, tune in Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. And if you want more special access content, head over to timcast.com and become a member. Your membership helps sustain this company, keep our journalists employed, makes this show happen, and you will get access to exclusive members-only segments of the Timcast IRL podcast, and there's a massive library to check out. So again, go to timcast.com or tune in Monday through Friday at 8 p.m., and we'll see you all there.